Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is October 1st, 2025, and the top cryptocurrency news is as follows. First of all, have a great month, everyone, and let's start today's episode with the spot Bitcoin ETF. On September 29th, BlackRock was selling while almost everyone else was buying, a very rare occurrence as you can imagine. The selling was $46 million, so the day closed at $518 million. On September 30th, without BlackRock, we were at $230 million, while for the Ethereum ETF, BlackRock had bought. For this reason, on September 29th, we closed at $546 million, while on September 30th, without BlackRock, everyone else had bought absolutely nothing. So let's wait and see what BlackRock does. Moving on to the companies that are apparently buying Bitcoin, we'll go to Tether, which, as you know from Crypto News, has its own Bitcoin reserve and buys it from time to time with its profits. We learned that it bought 8,888.88 Bitcoin worth $1 billion and placed them in its reserve. Tether is estimated to hold 109,410 BTC worth over $12.4 billion. Moving on to the companies, we'll go to Animoca Brands, a company that invests in the cryptocurrency market, and as you can see from this image, Animoca Brands has invested in cryptocurrencies almost everywhere. Now you can find its shares on the blockchain as Republic, a company responsible for tokenizing shares, will tokenize them on the Solana network, so we can invest in it via the blockchain. Moving on to our cryptocurrencies, we go to Ripple, which is losing its CTO as he is leaving, although he will remain on Ripple's board of directors. I am referring to Mr. David Schwartz, the man you see on your screen who was a member of Ripple for 13 years as CTO. The reason he is leaving is that he has been in the industry for 40 years, so he wants to rest and spend time with his family and hobbies. However, he will remain in the Ripple family to advise XRP with his experience. Moving on to stablecoins, we will turn to Circle, the company that produces USDC, which has partnered with Deutsche Börse to expand its stablecoin. Thus, the German financial market Deutsche Börse has partnered with Circle to adopt stablecoins in Europe, and specifically Circle's stablecoin. The two, therefore, signed a memorandum of understanding to integrate Circle's stablecoin into Deutsche Börse's financial market infrastructure. According to the announcement, all of this will help Circle expand its stablecoin even further. Moving back to stablecoins, we'll turn to Stripe, which has created a tool that, with just a few lines of code, allows a company to create its own stablecoin. This particular tool is called Open Insurance, which will allow companies to mint and burn coins freely and customize their deposits to handle mutual and government bond analysis. They can also choose their preferred partners, as Stripe tells us. As you may recall, in previous episodes of Crypto News, we said that by 2030, the stablecoin market would be worth about $4 trillion, if I remember correctly. So a lot of stablecoins will come out, as I said then, and Stripe probably heard me and decided to make it a reality. This particular tool is already in use and is used by Phantom, the most well-known wallet on the Solana network, which now offers both a network and a stablecoin. Specifically, Phantom is offering us Cash, a stablecoin pegged to the US dollar, created in partnership with Stripe and the Stripe systems I just mentioned. This particular tool will power the new financial platform, Phantom Cash. As long as manufacturers or companies use Cash, they will keep 100% of their net income, which is what sets it apart from other stablecoins. So, if you use it, you will have all the money in your pocket and the bank will not take anything, as is usually the case. Furthermore, the first use case for Cash will be through Phantom Cash, which is the new financial network based on the Phantom wallet with new features such as direct bank funding, peer-to-peer payments, Visa credit card support, and rewards for spending made with this particular stablecoin. So the Phantom wallet will do something much bigger, as you can see. For the latest news of the day, let's go to Chainlink, which has another great partnership already known by Crypto News. Chainlink will be integrated with SWIFT to allow for on-chain settlement processing. So Chainlink has essentially ceded its systems to SWIFT. And this move allows international banks to use the existing SWIFT network while connecting it to the blockchain. As you can see from this image, if a company wants to tokenize and communicate with SWIFT, which is the system used by all banks and financial institutions in the world, they will do so through Chainlink, bridging the blockchain with the traditional world. We first saw this in Project Guardian, a 2024 pilot involving Chainlink, the Financial Authority of Singapore, and UBS tokenization. And now it's time to go to our favorite cryptocurrency market, with Bitcoin sitting at $114,000. The price didn't break our resistance, months, which was expected. The latest news from the US government is that it will apparently not shut down, as Congress has passed a fiscal policy that prevents a shutdown, as it always does. That wraps up the top news for crypto. Today is October 1st, 2025. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only, and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care everyone, and have a good day.